Hey booze, hey. So y'all will realize that the video that I put out either this week and then next week, I'm gonna be in the same thing because I decided to film 2 points tonight. Okay, so I don't know, I may drop them within days of each other, or I may drop one this week and one next week. It all depends on how I'm being led by my spirit. Okay, so this will be the 9th installment of how to catch a thief, how to disarm the narcissist in your life, right? Also, how to recognize if you are dealing with a narcissistic person or a toxic person, because like I was saying in my previous video, it's so sad that toxic relationships have become so much of the norm that we may have to kind of like question, like, is this person a narcissist? Is this normal? But we have to get to a point where we really truly follow our gut, right? We really truly listen to our intuition, because our body actually gives us signs of when we are with the wrong person, right? We just have to listen. A lot of times we numb out our feelings, we numb out our emotions, and because of that, we can miss certain things, or, you know, we just blatantly we ignore the red flags for whatever reason. I guess we think we can change people. Some of us do it for the sake of not being alone. Some of us are still some of us are still struggling with levels of codependency, things of that nature. And with that being the case, that makes it difficult for us to make decisions that, I want to say, quick decisions, right? Because sometimes people stay in situations and it's just like, why did you stay so long? Like, why did you stay so long? Like, you know, it's been not good. But because we are still struggling with a lot of the things that I had listed as our weapons to disarm the narcissist, because we're still struggling with certain things, that is what causes us to stay in the relationship longer than we should, right? So tonight we are going to talk about preparing yourself for the smear campaign. Okay, so up until this point, we've talked about 8 different things, right? So now we're on the 9th installment. So say you've been watching me from the very beginning and you're just like, you know what? This person that I'm dealing with, they are definitely a narcissist. And you start to take the steps that I have given you, right? Oh, my hair's getting all tangled all up in my stuff, right? And you start to put in place the different points that I have given you, right? And say you break up with them. Say you are moving on with your life and they know that they are losing you, right? They're going to begin to lie, okay? If you... as you start to pull away from them to get out of the relationship, they are going to go to your friends. They're going to talk about you. And the crazy thing is, a lot of this stuff happens behind your back. Like a lot of this stuff happens behind your back, without you even realizing it, right? And because I don't know why people actually, well, they're the people that we end up calling the flying monkeys. But for some reason, like, I don't know what it is about narcissistic liars that, like, they really have the ability to, like, get people on their side. So, like, they will have been talking about you to your family members and your friends, like, behind your back for who knows how long before you even realize that, like, they were having conversations with these people about you and it wasn't even the truth, right? But they start building a narrative around you being this terrible, horrible person, so that whenever you go ahead and step out and make the decision to not be with them any longer, their fragile, non-existent ego will, well, I ain't gonna say non-existent ego, because what's non-existent is their sense of self. So their fragile ego, of course, they don't want to look like they're wrong. You're the bad guy. You're always the bad guy. In case you haven't noticed, in case you didn't know, you're the bad guy, right? And you're always going to be the bad guy. So anyway, they are going to talk about you to your family. They're going to talk about you to your friends, right? Nobody can lie like a narcissist, okay? They are going to create such horrible narratives around the terrible person that you are, okay? You are going to be a terrible mom. You are going to be crazy. You're going to be a whore. That's my favorite. A whore, a prostitute, a sex worker, right? Meanwhile, you a whole pre-K teacher out this joint, but let them tell it, you know, you're a whore, you're a sex worker, you cheated on them throughout the whole relationship, you're the abusive one, not them. They are going to lie, you guys. And I need you guys to understand that is a huge part of what makes a narcissist a narcissist. They are going to triangulate, meaning that it's never just between you and them. It's between you and them and whoever it is that they are talking up to about you, right? They love to create love triangles or triangulation, right? So that's just getting somebody else involved in a situation that has nothing to do with it, right? And it's always to make you look bad. It's always to present you within a bad light, right? And I really want to warn you guys about this, because, like, you really have to have tough skin. Like, you really have to be a strong person to outlive some of the rumors and the lies that the narcissist will put out there to discredit you, discredit your oh God, I'm getting chills all over. And I speak about narcissists very passionately, although I'm not angry, right? Because I'm healed, right? I'm healed, and everything that I went through was for a reason, right? But like I was saying, you have to be a really strong person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be a really strong person to combat a lot of the things that they have said. They're going to turn people against you because they want, you know what I mean? Like, they're always trying to put you in a situation that is going to put you at a disadvantage so that they can stay feeling as if they have a sense of control, right? So if they have you all to themselves, you don't talk to anybody, you don't deal with your friends and things of that nature, then that's good for them, right? They feel like they have you in a compromising position, right? So I just want you guys to just be prepared. When you leave the relationship, it's going to get ugly as it relates to just the smear. Smear. Think about the word smear, right? Isn't that what smear makes you think of? And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to smear your reputation. They're going to smear your name to any and everybody who will listen. They don't care if it's your mama. They don't care if it's your boss, your children, your daddy. It does not matter. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about a narcissist that can actually change the hearts of people that should know you so much better than how it is that they're portraying you, right? Like, my daughter's father, like, this dude, like, attacked me, like, choked me out. Like, niggas should be dead. Like, I should, like, out cold for almost, like, 2 hours. Like, clearly I should be dead, right? And I was heavily involved in the church, dance ministry. I had been at that church for years. I was at that church before he started going to the church. He came to the church, left the church for whatever reason. We were going through some problems. I was considering getting a divorce. We decided we were going to work it out. The weekend we decided we were going to work it out, we had to get together, and that get together ended in me almost losing my life that night. And to me, it was like a regular night. Like, I'm chilling, like, I'm trying to, you know, like, we don't, like, my girls had left, like, my girls was there. It was just like a really good night. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking we, you know, about to create a new beginning, and instead, like, he picks a fight that ends up in, like, the most, I ain't even want to say the most, because I done been through a lot of tragic things, but it should have actually been a evening that ended very tragically. And the crazy thing is that he lied on me to people I went to church with, like my pastor and my bishop, and it was like, as the narcissist we're not victims, we're victors, but as someone who has fallen prey to a narcissist, it's like, you're the one that's being abused, yet you're always constantly defending yourself, right? And that's just not a good space to be in. You know what I mean? Like, I had, what is it called? Petechial hemorrhaging. Like, all the whites of my eyes were red. Like, it was just blood. And then a pupil. And I'm walking around in sunglasses because, yeah, like, and I'm going to work and everything like that. And then I got to turn around and defend myself against a person who damn near killed me. It's crazy. Like, it's really crazy, the situations that a narcissist will put you in. It's really crazy, the situations that you will find yourself in having dealt with a narcissistic or a toxic person, right? So I just want to warn you guys, encourage you guys, hold your hand, pull you through, walk you through, skip what you through, whatever it is that you need. I'm here to be that, because it's not easy. You know what I mean? Like, you just literally, that relationship, you just went through the fight of your life, and then you come out of the fight of your life having to defend yourself. So I'm going to say, don't contend with crazy making conversations. Instead, put yourself in a situation where you are not giving energy to conversations that are condescending, full of lies, contradictory, gaslighty. I just made up a word, gaslighty, right? Because, precious one, when you are prying yourself from the claws or the clutches of a narcissist, you need to put as much love and care into yourself that you possibly can. So the last thing you want to be doing is finding yourself in a situation that makes you feel as if you need to defend yourself, okay? I want y'all to love yourself enough. I want you to love yourself enough to stay away from situations that make you have to defend yourself when you are in the midst of healing, okay? So here, y'all. That's the 9th installment of How to Catch a Thief. How to get away with okay? Know that I love you. If you're watching this on TikTok, make sure you like it. Share this video with your friends. Share it with your friends. Oops, y'all. Y'all know I ain't trying to show all my goodies. Share this video with your friends. If you are watching me on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and remember, I love you. Peace.